plant? I've got a plant. I've got another plant. I've got another plant. I've got spider plants everywhere, and you can too. So check it out. Learn with Madame T. Hi, Madame T here. Want to learn more about indoor plants? Well, this is the video for you. I'm going to teach you all about the spider plant and why plants are important for your mental health and your physical health. So check this video out. These plants are super easy to take care of, and I've got you covered. This video is for everyone, okay? If you're new to plants, this video is for you. If you already have some plants and just want to learn more about this beautiful spider plant, this video is for you. I understand what it's like to have a busy schedule and you may be worried that you're not going to be able to take care of these plants, but trust me, if I can do it, you can do it. Alright, number one reason why plants are amazing, which you already know, is that they purify the air, right? So they give off oxygen and they intake CO2, which is amazing for us because we intake oxygen and we give off CO2. So we're meant to be together. Plants also filter microbes out of the air, so mold spores and bacteria, they will help to clean your air in that way as well, which just makes them amazing. Number three, they absorb toxins from the air like formaldehyde, benzene. Lots of studies have shown that they reduce this from the air. So, another win, I would say. Number four, they increase the humidity in your air. So let's say you have a dry climate or it's winter, plants will actually add humidity to the air. Think about a greenhouse, right? That affects your skin, that affects if you have a dry cough, it's gonna help bring in that humidity and give you a little bit more healthy choices with that. And number five, plants are amazing, okay? There have been tons of studies that show that they help your physical as well as your mental health. In hospitals, patients who have plants in their rooms are known to improve, their symptoms improve quicker than those who don't. And they just bring you more productivity, more things to look at, like overall mental health and physical health go up when you have plants. So if you don't have plants or you're looking to learn more about plants, this video will help you with that. Alright, you may be wondering, where do I put my spider plant? Well, honestly, they do well in most areas. They stay in direct sunlight, so if you have a window and you keep it to the side where it's getting the light, not directly right in front of the window, but indirect light, then you're good. If you give it too much sun, honestly, you're just gonna likely to have more babies and need to water it more. If you're not giving it enough sun, then it will just grow a little bit slower and you can kind of adjust where you want to put your plants. But these are really resilient. So wherever you have a spot for your plant, as long as it's getting a little bit of light, you're good. So not all my plants look like this, but when you have plants in every room, there's going to be some that get a little more neglected. So this poor baby needs some love. He's the perfect guy to show you how to care for your plants. So as I said, spider plants are really tough plants. It's pretty hard to kill them, so they would be a really good starter plant if you're looking for an indoor plant for your house. So I'm going to show you how to care for it. Okay, how do you know when to water your plant? Like, I don't keep any schedule. There's no way I'm keeping track of when I'm watering plants. Honestly, I just put my finger in there and feel the soil, and this soil feels really, really dry. So I'm going to give it a big drink. Okay, so there was literally plasticine in this plant. So pick out your plasticine. This one was in my kids' room, so they were playing with plasticine. And so I felt the soil, it's really wet. So I'm gonna be really generous and give it a nice water. Now you'll find when the soil is really dry like this one, it will only absorb so much. So I would stop if it kind of looks like it's flooding at the top and just let the water come down and maybe wait a bit and water it again in a day or two, because the roots are really dry, okay? Okay, for pruning plants, you really just want to pick off all the dead brown parts, okay? So you can either just use your hands, they go to the compost or in the garbage. You can use use scissors as well, so you can just trim out the pieces that have really browned up and just give it a little clean. Even if the ends, sometimes the ends, yeah, so this end is turned a little brown, I just give it a trim, sharpen it up a little bit, okay? It's actually really satisfying pruning a plant and getting it back to a better state. Okay, looks good. One more thing you're gonna notice about this plant is it's totally tilted to the one side, okay? So it was facing the window. It was literally reaching for the sun. So a really quick fix is just to turn it when you put it back, and it will slowly move right itself to the middle, and then you can just rotate it more often, or you can have it leaning to the other side, okay? It's all good. It's still giving you the benefits of nice, clean, filtered air, and also just adding some beautiful natural green decor to your life. I want to talk about drainage. You want to make sure your plants have really good drainage. So make sure you have holes on the bottom of your pot so that there's somewhere for the water to go if it gets overwatered. And I like to put little plates on the bottom. This is where thrifting really comes in handy, especially if you go on discount days. So you can get a beautiful plate like this for like 50 cents. So this one's kind of more of a bowl, so that way if there's a little bit of extra water, it'll just sit on the bottom and then the plant will kind of reabsorb it if it needs it. So that's really important for indoor plants to be successful. You can also get pots that have the holes and then they have a second tray already built into them. You could do that too. I just like plates. So I have a couple of these big jugs all around my house. They're kind of just on the floor, tucked in corners. So I go around watering all my plants, then I refill the water, leave it down on the ground so that the water has about a week, or however long it is between waterings, to dechlorinate and get the chemicals out, because it's like a cleaner way to water your plants, right? You don't want to, try not to use water directly from your tap because there are chemicals in that water. So if you don't have a spider plant yet, go to your nearest garden center or find a friend who has spider babies and get your baby started, okay? Doesn't need a huge pot, can be bigger, can be smaller, but this plant is ready for you, and you can do this and you can try it out at home or at work, or in the classroom, because plants are great everywhere. So thanks for watching, and let me know what you think about this video down below. Give it a like and a subscribe. Learn with Madame T.